Hello everybody, it's Suffolk Blue, all the way from merry old England. How the devil are you? I hope you're well. Welcome back to Minecraft, the Viva Variety Server, the Infinity Involved mod pack, but no longer on expert crafting mode. Nope, the guys and everybody got together and had a little chat, and it turns out that it was taking them far too long to be able to do any of the recipes, so we've agreed to take that out. So, what are we going to do today? Well, if you remember last time, we were working on making a start of working on the sludge farm, and just how we would process our sludge. So far, look, we're getting quite a lot here. We've got 35,000 seeds and 55,000 wheat from our little field here, which is awesome. Let's go over here, and I'll show you what I've done thus far. I had a thought. Haven't done this bit yet. That's still to be done. Boom. I kept looking at this building, and I kept thinking, I don't really know what style I'm going to do it in, or how I was going to do it, but I kept looking at it, and in the end I sort of got to the point, in actual fact I'm going to screenshot that because it looks awesome. I got to the point where I thought, this to me sort of says Art Deco. Now, how do you make something Art Deco? Well, Art Deco was an architectural and design style, if you like, that came from France, I believe, at the turn of last century. So you're probably talking about, I don't know, 1910, I suppose just before the First World War, and it sort of mixes geometric design, very strong, striking designs, and machine industrial elements. So it's not very flowy, not like Art Nouveau. Art Nouveau was very much about sort of natural shapes and curves and sort of items of nature, organic, if you like. This is much more about industry. It's about straight, clean lines, but with plenty of, and really a huge amount of decoration. Now, I can't do huge amounts of decoration in Minecraft because it won't let me, but if you can imagine, above here you should have like sunbursts and all that sort of stuff. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put some pictures up of some buildings both in the UK, well, these are going to be in the UK. There's one in Camden, which is the Camden Theatre, I think it was, and the Hoover Building, which is also in London. Very, very Art Deco. In America, if you're looking for designs, if you're looking for Art Deco inspiration, have a look at the Chrysler Building. The Chrysler Building is very much an Art Deco piece. So we've sort of got the building here. What I've done is that these bits here are going to be where our sludge boilers are going to be set. So our sludge boilers are going to be set actually about here. So we are going to get close enough to be injured, unfortunately, if we're not careful. But what we're going to have to do is have a way of getting gunk in, which I think I'm going to have brought up. They've got to be powered as well, remember. But I think I'm going to bring the gunk up from about here. So I want to almost have like the two pipes that come up and go into here, along here, and then feed into the machines either side, and that will be feeding the sewage. So the sewage will come in from up here. The power is going to be a problem because I'm not really sure where I want to put heap loads of power. This is the outside, by the way, so you can see here we've got our metal tanks on the side using those industrial factory blocks, which I think are pretty good. Now, where the hell am I going to put power? And is a water wheel really going to be enough? Or am I going to have to do something a bit more drastic? You can see the design around the top. Lots of windows, lots of micro blocking to give that Art Deco straight line feel, those industrial lines, straight lines up. Yeah, that's sort of the look that we were going for. What we're going to go for over here is we need to put our tanks in. Now, what we're going to do with tanks, I'm not going to do like I did with the one at the Attack of the Beating where I had a giant open air tank. What I think I'm going to do, and it's now turning nighttime, so you might have to sleep this. Whoops. Sort stuff out. There we go. I might have to go and have a little kip actually, because I don't really want to get interrupted by by the occasional zombies. Let's go and sleep this off. Yeah. So what we're going to do now is build in our tanks. Now Kidderman's online as well. Hopefully he's not trying to do something at night. There we go. We'll have one of our burgers. Let's come back over here. I'm going to start these off the floor. I don't want them, I don't know how high I'm going to make them as well. I don't need them to be the world's largest tanks. I probably don't want them to go much higher. as that for tanks. What we are then going to have to do is actually put the tanks in here. I'm wondering whether I should do them at the bottom or whether I should do struts. That's a really good question. Whether they should be on struts or whether they should be flat to the floor. I don't really know at this moment. Let's pick up that dirt. I think what we could probably do is that, just for the seconds. So basically this is where we're going to pretend we're not going to be storing that much sludge, to be honest, because we don't really have, misbehave, there we go. We're just going to put these on to neaten up the edge and the side. Whoopsie, and there. Whoops. Have I run out of those already? Goodness gracious. Come here. There, and there. Then I think we can go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's make some more of these really quickly. Boom. One of my favourite blocks in the game, without any doubt, one of my favourite blocks in the game is the factory block, because it's just so industrial looking. You know what I mean? It really does give you that feel. That one, and that one. Now, do I want to do that? No, I don't. Sometimes a little bit of touch and go and to see. So let's take one of these. I don't know how many of these I want. Probably not as many as that. Let's just take some of these for now. Let's take all of those. Slim them down. Okay, so now we've got posts. Better. So these suddenly look like they're sort of helping to hold those edges up. Now, do I want to do... Ooh, that's a good point then. Do I think they look good? I tell you what, I'm going to take out that one. So there, leave out the middle. And I might take out these end ones entirely, actually. Much better. It's all about placement, trial and error, have a look, see what looks good, take out what doesn't. So these are on stilts almost, apart from obviously the fact that they're not. Because the bottom clearly isn't. Let's take out there. But that does give it a look. Gives it a look, gives it a feel, makes it look a little bit different. So what we need to do now is going to make tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 9. So 9, 18. We need 27 tanks. So 27 tanks. Let's come over here. The tank I think we're going to use, whoops, is just a plain square tank. Which is, do I have any of those? I do, I have 5. These are the tanks I think we're going to use. How do we make them? Let's have a look. I'm sorry if you can hear a load of noise at the back. We've got a bit of a storm coming in. I hope that's not too loud for you. Tanks. So I'm going to need obsidian and... Bye! See you later, Kinema. Good to see you, dude. I'm going to need some obsidian then, which I have obsidian, which is awesome. And I'm also going to need some panes. Do I have any panes? I have 10. I've got some glass, so we could make some more. Let's see how many tanks we can get out of this. 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 9. Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the rest of these off camera anyway, so when I actually make the rest of these tanks. 3. I don't think that's going to be enough either. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 15. Now, what do I need? Some more glass. Have I not got any glass? Is that all the glass I have? Heavens above. Oh, tank. take that one. Apparently so. I haven't cooked any glass. I've done some brick though, but I have not cooked any glass. Okay, well let's get some glass on the cooker. Good. Whilst that's cooking away, just to say a huge thank you to everyone that's shown some support for the new series of Fallout 4. It's very different to what I've done previously, obviously, because I was always a bit worried about doing more adult-themed content on the basis of language and violence and stuff, because I don't believe that kids should be seeing that if they shouldn't really be seeing it. So, but thank you to those that have given support to that. That's been awesome. It's an amazing game to play, to be honest, and I'm really enjoying it because it is so different to everything else I do. It's not just building. I haven't started building yet my luxury house for the competition. I think I might be too late for it now anyway, to be honest. Work sort of got in the way a little bit and meant that I wasn't really able to participate as quickly as I'd hoped. So that looks like that one has now passed me by, but never mind. So here we go, we've got 33 now, that should be enough. Boom, 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 and a boom. 28, so that is perfection. So let's come back over here, and then what we're going to have to make is some fluid ducts. And these fluid ducts have got to pump sewage, or the slurry or whatever, from the farm all the way over to here. But also, we are going to have to put it in for the animals. So each of these holds 16 buckets. So we've got 2 of these tanks, so let's be honest, it's not going to be a problem, I don't think. Now we want a top on here. Let's take these and turn these into slopes. Oh, I got caught up in my own Art Deco there. Oh, whoops! I knew that was going to be too good to be true. Come here, like so. Does that need? I don't think it does. So it doesn't need to have a top, so to speak. I don't need to go up like a pyramid. Let's just pop in. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to leave the middle one open for... that doesn't matter, I suppose. Boom! We now have a tank. And we can build an exact replica... Oh, oops, didn't cover these 2. We can build an exact replica next door to that. And this is just going to be our storage tank. Now, the next thing I'm going to have to do, and this is the bit that's going to take probably a long time for me to do. Let's just cut this out here for now. So, how far down do I want to go? I probably want to go 3 down, for sure. Let's get our... There we go. Boom. So let's just take this under... I think that's in the middle. What number is that on? 155. 155. It is indeed the middle. So now, this, when we bring our... Oh, there's some coal there. When we bring our pipe through, that's going to pump it straight up into the middle. The pipe won't actually be seen. What we've got to now do is just say, okay, where is our... Here we are, is our... It's at 71? Yeah. 71 by 2707. 71 by 2707. So what I've got to now do is cut a track. 2707 we want to go to anyway, so let's do that first. Oh, whoops. Yep, so this is just going to be our one of our longitudes. Let's put in, or a latitude, whichever one it is. It's that horrible part where it's not quite stone and not quite dirt. What the hell is that? I thought that was diamond for a second. What the hell is that doing there? 71 we've got to go to over here, this way. Oh, we've got some iron. That's always good because I am running a bit short of the old iron. Put in some light as we go. So we're probably going under the water, aren't we, somewhere? Yeah, nearly. Are we going to breach out into the water? We are. Lovely job. So there is the water. So what we're going to do, I think, is let's close this up. Lovely job. And what we're going to do is turn at this tree. So we can put this back. Let's go this way. We've got to go to 2707 anyway, we know that, so we might as well, we can do that too. Just keep moving it. Oh, we better put in some light, because obviously it's night time as well, and we don't really want a load of bad things. Oops, got lost. Yeah, so we're cutting across, and it started raining. Oh, goodness, it hates me. I have to go and sleep that rain off if it's too loud. Oops, wrong tool for the wrong job. And this can then be our main sort of sewage line for the whole of the piece. Am I full? I am. Let's get you out of the way. Pick up this dirt. We need this dirt anyway for the side walls still inside the main mountain. Yeah, so the guys had a think. I don't know whether I told you this last time, but the guys had a think about the whole expert crafting. I have to say I wasn't even fussed really either way, but they really want to get into the magic side, and I have to say expert crafting makes the magic side really quite difficult. I mean, there's expert crafting, and then there's like, holy crackers, that's amazing the stuff you have to buy or have to make in order to get some of those magic things. So yeah, not good for them. Here we go, 11. We're almost level to where we want to be. 2707 to 8. 2707, there we go. So we are now at 2707. What can we put away? Pick up all this dirt. 2707, now we need to get to 71. I hope that rain's not too noisy. And the reason I dig it like this is so that when I put the pipes in, I can sort of walk with them as opposed to trying to lay them in. I do find it can be quite difficult sometimes to do that. 71 is what we're looking for. Oh, that's a planter. Ah, of course it is, because because oh, that's frustrating to a point, because we came at it straight on, didn't we? Oh, heaven's sake. So can I go around that way? Am I losing plants? I've got to be careful, I don't want to lose plant above. Let's go just down here. Uh-oh. This is where we might find it difficult. 72. Yep, there's the item duct. Now, that's a really, really good point, Matt. We're going to need to go that way because I've already laid all of the necessary pipe work to actually make it work in the other direction. 71, is that what I said? So, if I do it there, and let's go up. That there is where the sludge is going to have to come down. Or, it can't come from behind, look, because the item pipe comes from behind. It can only really come from here. So, it's going to come out from here. Let's get rid of that one for now. Let's fill in this bit, actually. There we go. It's going to come down from here. Let's put in... it doesn't matter what they are for now. Well, let me chisel these back to normal torches, otherwise I'm going to get confused. Normal torch, please. Thank you. Okay. Let's have a look-see. Yep, it's going to come down from there. Let us fill in this bit. And let's fill in this bit, because we're not going to be able to come this way anyway. Good. So what's going to happen? Sewage pipe come from here, down here, across here, all the way down to here, all all the way across. Now, but by putting these in at this point as well, it does mean that I've got a main sewage line though, which I can use to get to here. I just need to make them. Let's go and sleep off this rain. I don't know if I've got how many fluid ducts I've got or what makes them. I don't remember. I don't know whether this new crafting makes these particular items easier. Let's have a look. Right. Fluid ducts. Doesn't matter about the temperature either. Fluid. Oops. Here we go. Temperate fluid ducts. Transfer rates vary by fluid. Wall breaks of hot or cold. Maybe of any temperature. The hardened ones use Invar and hardened glass. Copper. So it shouldn't matter because sludge is neither or, is it? So, I mean, that could be some with lead, for heaven's sake. And that's just glass. That's not even... So, copper and glass. Shall we see whether that works? If not, we've just got a load of very... Oops. Very useless. I've got loads of copper. Which is why I'd quite like to use it. Let's see. I was cooking some glass, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Let's have a look. That's a lot of them, but I think we might need more than that, but we'll see. Whoops. So much stuff in my inventory. Messy inventory. So we've now got temperate fluid ducts. Let's see. We're going to go... Let's start from... Well, let's start from the... From here, I suppose. Might as well. Let's just take this one out. Right. Yeah, well, it's working. It's carrying it, at least. And the great thing is that nothing can spawn once these are down, because nothing can spawn on them. To remember where we put the... Oops. Walking backwards and laying a sewage pipe is not easy. It's not when you put your bloody torches on the ground. That'd be a chicken walking about making that noise. I thought it was something behind me. Like a horrible creeper. Okay, that's one stack of pipes used. Oops. Keep coming. That sounds like lava, which is a bit worrying. Yeah, we're going to need another stack. At least. At least we can see when these ones with the sewage coming through it. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, so we made it as far as here. We're almost there. Another stack will do it. Oops, where am I? Let's go and get another quick stack made. And then we'll have to mess around probably with the chunk loading from Feed the Beast so that we can actually keep the sewage sort of constantly going through, I think. We don't really have enough... I don't think we have enough chunk loading options anyway, but... I'm sure Digi would disagree. Right, 60, that's what we are. That's more than enough. So let's go and finish this off. And then what I will do off camera over the course of the next week is just finish that off. And then we'll need to just make the sewage or the sludge boilers themselves, and we have to come up with a storage place. And maybe I can make another Art Deco building here to actually store the stuff. That might be a nice idea. Another Art Deco building on the waterfront, maybe, or a warehouse with a dock. That might be quite nice. Well, sewage is definitely flowing in here, so I feel like this is working. I'm going to come back from this angle. Yeah, it's definitely connected, that's good. Really know how much that planter holds, but these pipes look very full. Ah, yes, that's going to be a problem. Right. Boom. Now, why is that stopped there? Why is that just stopped? Okay, have I got to do each one individually? Have I? How annoying. Did I take that tank out? I did. There we go. So, 1, 2, 3. Sludge tank, there we go. So the tank is filling up with sludge. 8, so that's quite a slow draw, but that's okay. At least we know that that is filling, and I suppose if I take this off the side here, there it is. We have a tank full, or going to be full, of the horrible stuff. Let's just close this up for now. So 435. Okay, is that all it got out of there? Is this empty now of sludge? $4,000. So what happened to the rest of that then? Is it in the pipe still, do you reckon? Either way, we now know at least that we have a sewage pipe that's taking all the nasty stuff over to here. Oh, I suppose it's cut across 9, isn't it? It's 435 across 9 rather than just 1. Excellent. Now I'm going to leave these front bits open, I think. How am I going to get the sludge from those tanks into here, I wonder? Let me think about this just for a second. Well, we could go straight through the wall. And I actually quite like that idea. Much more than I like putting them there, funnily enough. So I think. Oh, I could put it under and up there, couldn't I, actually? So what we could do is have a pipe coming out of here. Oops. It's going in where? This one? This one. So yeah, pipe is going to come in here. Let's take out this concrete. Oh, we need to go one deeper. That's fine. And we're going to have one there and one there, because this is what's going to go in the machine to feed the beast, so to speak. And one here. Good, so that's now open. So essentially what we're looking for, although I don't really want to put these in because these won't work by the looks of the ones the last ones did, unless you've actually got it flowing through, but let's take out these for now. So pipes can come through here. The main pipe's going to be fed. And I think what we'll do... do I need 2 of these tanks? I probably only need 1. And what I could probably do, instead of having 2 of these tanks here, is put our power generator or something over here. So maybe we just have... yeah. Just the 1 tank. I think that'll be enough to hold all this possible sludge we're ever going to get. And then have that pumped through under here. Well, let's just pop that in. Oops, sorry, that's my phone. Let's go to here. I'm going to put this in there. So what I'm have to do is take you out, which is fine, like that. So there will be a pipe there. I might make the what are they called? Opaque ones, so you can't see that. Oops, let's just put. There we go. I reckon I will do that. So I'll put opaque ones in there, but you can see the general plan. Sludge will come in from here and from the farm, stored in this tank if it's an overflow, pumped through here, and go into 2 sludge boilers over here and here, although they'll not both be running at the same time. And then what we really need is power. And I could put, I suppose, a windmill on top of here. Or I could use solar panels maybe along this top roof edge. Because I know now they're a thing, aren't they? So they're something I could use, I think. I don't know how much power they generate. Shall we have a look? Solar. I've never used them. That's solar distiller, solar panel, Project Red. So how much do you produce? Generation 1 redstone flux per tick. 8, 64, 512, 403 per tick. Ultimate solar panel. How do you do that? Ultimate solar core. Purple dye. Yeah, this is much obviously the easier mode again. So essentially we just make an awful lot of these. Electrosilicon, which is electrolyte and silicon. That should be pretty simple. Leadstone. Maybe we give that a go. Let's put some power on the roof. Let's get into the solar age. Why not? So there we go. That is our Art Deco styled. Yeah, I suppose it's it is. It's our Art Deco styled. Well, let's just put that blocking away. And I haven't got any doors on it either. Goodness gracious! I've taken a sludge tank out from somewhere. Where the hell have I taken that out from? That doesn't make any sense. How the hell have I got a sludge of 344? Where does that come from? Weird. I don't recall taking anything out, but there we go. Put that there for now. Yeah. Let's take a quick screenshot. Actually, should we sleep off and get some daytime to do that? I'll take a screenshot here. I will go away and look at those solar panels, and then maybe we can put some in place next time and see how they all work. Never used them before. One assumes you just put them on the top. I wonder if you have to link every single one of them up with some form of cable, though. I'm assuming you do, but if they're sitting next to each other, do you think that they, share the power? Don't know. Interesting question. I get a decent shot of this building somehow. Yes, there we go. So today we made something Art Deco, something I've never done before. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, leave a like. Any comments down below, any suggestions you'd like to see done, do that as well. Make sure you check out the Fallout 4 series only if you're allowed to watch material of a more adult nature. And thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time for some more Minecraft. Why are you not loading? Thank you.